Okay, here's this 2003, I think it is, Grand Prix. This lady owns it and wants me to fix some rust in it. And as you can, I'll get a little closer. You can see what I have to do with it here. Okay, you can. I'll see if my camera picks it up here or not. I don't know. But as you can see, she is very, very rusty. More than a little bit too. But I'm kind of friends with her and her husband. They got a polka band that plays in the area, and I kind of like that type of music, and I play accordion myself, so I told them I'd fix this rusty thing. And the lady's husband, she doesn't. He thinks it's dumb to fix it, but she wants it done. She says, "Oh, that car runs so good." Oh well, I said, "Okay, I'll fix it." And then, so anyway, as you can tell, that here's the lip that's supposed to be on here that you're supposed to be able to weld to. Well, it's so rotten, all that is gone. I'll see, here's where that lip is, and it's gone. It's gone the whole way up. So I'm gonna weld. See, I just kind of tap it a little bit, and pieces fall out. It's so rotten. But yeah, I'm gonna put this patch on the inside and weld it in on the inside like that, and then on the outside I'm gonna have to bend something around, and then you can see I got some helpers in here. You can hear I got about 4 cats, and they fight quite a bit. But anyway, I'm gonna bend it around like this, and it's gonna go around here, and it's gonna weld right onto where this flange is here. But like I say, that's so rotten, I'll just knock that out. But I learned a long time ago, when you're fabricating patches like this, what you don't want to do is to tear all this crap. Tear all this crap out, and then because you're going to want to leave it there for a pattern, so you can measure off of it and stuff till all your patterns are made, or not patterns, but patches are made, and then you can knock all that old rotten crap out of the way and put some patches in there. But yeah, you can see here I've been kind of scribbling on the bottom of her fender here, where the size of the patches I need. I've been doing some measuring. Speaking of patches, I worked at a shop in Northfield. That's about 10 miles from where I live, and the guy there, I pulled out a tape measure to make a patch for rust, and he never fixed rust really. He did a lot of mostly crashes and putting windshields in and stuff. And the guy says, "What the heck you got that tape measure for?" And I said, "Well, I'm going to make a patch." And it's like, "Oh, that's stupid. What? I've never seen anyone bring a tape measure to a body shop before." And I'm like, "Oh, well, okay." But anyway, there's one of my patches there. And then here's the metal from the hood, and then I'm going to have to bend that around, but I'll bend some of this metal, and then I'll make the video. I'll put the rest of the video on when I get everything bent. So okay, here I put the one patch in the front there. I slid it underneath. Well, I'll get a little closer. You can see a little better. I slid it under the fender. See the crawl under there a little more. See, the bottom of the fender here is rotten too. So, but I put new rocker and the inner. Oh yeah, I guess you can see that with my camera. But you can see I put the inner in here all the way along, and I got it all spot welded in. I gotta finish it up over here, I guess you can kind of see it. Look how rotten that is. I just hit it with a hammer and a couple of big chunks fell out. But yeah, my metal isn't long enough to go the whole length here, and my bender over there, that's 4 foot. And this here is about 6 foot. So I had to make 2 pieces. But this one, boy, that's going to barely reach too. But yeah, this one's going to go here. And boy, that is darn close. And I'll have to make another patch where my thumb is there. That I'll have to build it up higher. But yeah, she's a rusty old girl. But yeah, if a person digs into these jobs, they're not, I think they look worse than they really are. Like I say, she's rotten. I got my helper right there. Yeah, I'll add to the video when I get a little further along. So. Okay, here I had to make a patch. I'll take it out of there. Rotten that is. I know I keep saying that. But here's the patch I made. I had to make a fancy bend here to go with that other stuff. And should work. It's a little bit different, but I think it'll go. So I'm gonna tack her in, and I got to make a little piece for right there. If a guy was real, let me see if I don't have enough hands. See, if a guy was real handy and really was a good metal worker, he could have bent it right around like this and gone instead of making that patch and then making another one for this corner. But you can see I kind of messed up there too. I got to bend another piece for. I think I'll just make one piece go all the way around here and around back here. I think that'll be kind of slick. So I'm going to tack her together right now. So okay, I got the left side welded. Well, I got both sides welded. Looking pretty good. I should add a little bit more here and there. It's got some, I don't know. I think this turned out pretty good. I think it'll last, probably outlast the car. I mean, the car is 2001. I don't know. I could look, I suppose. See a spot I should add a little more weld to right there, but yeah, it's not looking too bad. You can see all that crapola. All this here fell out of this car. And I'll put my foot here to give you an idea of the size. But yeah, all this garbage here, I've been sweeping it out, and every time you hit it with a hammer, more of that garbage falls out of there, and it's like I say, it's kind of a job, a lot of work. But got her. The other side's the same way. You got the big hole like that too. So, but yeah. Yeah, put some Bondo over those. I got to grind the welds down, put a little Bondo over it. Should hold up, so hold for a while anyway. So. Bend down a little bit more. Yeah. See the bottom of this fender, it's all shot, and might be the easier way just to make a little L piece of metal. Something kind of like this here, and then I'm just using this for an example, of course, but just make a little L piece of metal and just kind of tack it on like that, and then like put a hole here and a hole here, and that'll hold that fender. See, it's all loose because it's gone where the bolts were right there, and yeah. And yeah, the other side's a little bit better there, but the other side's more rotten in other places than this side, so oh well.